Hello everybody and welcome. Today is the final race of the season, round 17 at Brazil. We still have two title contenders in Ferrari, and who's going to get the title today we still don't know, as there is just 3 points between Abovic on P2 and Max Miller on P1. And hopefully the race is going to be really interesting. Okay, let's start, and now let's take a look at the starting grid for today's race. We have Abovic on P1 as the pole sitter. Nicholas Binal has got a 5 places grid penalty and also 5 places penalty for Jörg Petrosian. Okay, Toby Taylor starting second. On P3 Kakaboy, P4 Berta Kieslin, P5 the driver who got P1 in qualifying, but he's going to start on P5. Daniel Fraser P6, Butch Harvin P7, Max Mittler the championship on P8, Taylor Tails P9, Jörg Peterson also with a penalty starting P10.
Let me have a look at the rest of the grid. We have Senya Kaka.
Outside him,
We have
Victor Aitken, Sarah Penn, a fantastic qualifying by HRT.
Alright, let me do the rest of it.
Okay.
Senya Penne, Hank Hamilton, Georgi Livanov, Sanjay and Rolly Williams get out of Q1. Aktia Balagas, Alex Sani, Yuri Alexei, Baki Hobry, or Day as we like to call him, Scott Mears, and Yuri Gabriel starts all the way out the back of the grid in front of his home crowd.
And yes, good weather for racing. Sunny hot weather today in Brazil, and let's go for the final round of the season. Let's start. All drivers are on the grid. And we still don't know who's going to win this one. Let's look at the starting lights. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 5 lights. And we go green in Brazil.
Windows gets a really good start tonight, but I don't think it's had enough. Don't have enough. Doesn't have enough speed going into. Here they go with the cars traveling down into turn 1.
And Tabovic keeps the lead after turn 1. Kakaboy P3, Kiesin P4, Nichols Binal trying to get.
The two Mercedes are going side by side.
Max Miller on P8. Jörg Petersen up to P9. Taylor 10, Sarah Kaka still on P11. The battle continues. And battle for P3, Berta Kiesin and Kakaboy.
Okay, it was Petersen versus Kakaboy. Here we go. Down the inside.
No.
But Kakaboy is defending the position.
Looks like Sarah Kaka moves down to P12. Also side by side, Sauber and Lotus, Andreoli and Bagos. Julia Alexei followed with down P19. And so what a huge gap after the first sector between Abovic and Toby Taylors. Looks like it's already 1 second.
Yeah. Investment on Bujarman, the Montenegro driver, doing absolute scenes this season, but can he keep his seat for next season? But who knows? Here comes Max Mittler on a straight. Could he make a move into turn 1? He gets behind the Montenegro driver. He's trying for a move down the inside, but
and we also have a battle for P4.
Here they go.
Nothing inside Max Meter on Bush Chairman.
And moves up to P7.
Not bad, already 1 position gained after lap 1. But what's next? Also battle for P4, 2 teammates, Bertigies and Nichols Binala.
Can he make the move on both with Piesling?
Nicholas down the inside.
The 2 Mercedes driver, but Nicholas Binala could not take the position off of both with Piesling.
Vucharmin the Petrosian. And also should I change the graphics session so it's should I change the graphics settings so it's not going to be that laggy?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we're going to be back in 3 minutes. Okay, we are back. And let's continue. Yeah, looks like it's a bit better now. Side by side for Stinky and Williams, but for P9 and Victor Aitken makes a move in the battle for P9. Serge Kaka is still on P12. Oh, how aggressively Aditya Vargas is defending, but Yuli Alexeyev makes it up into P18. And also, Yuri Gabriel has gained 2 positions from the start. He's on P20. Oh, Yuri Alexeyev, sorry, it's Taylor Taylors. Defending really aggressively and he keeps the position. Alexeyev up to P18. And yes, we saw Yuri Alexeyev made a move on Aditya Vargas, who is now on P20. And the pit stops are going to start in 15 laps. Lap 17, 18. And usually one of the most interesting parts of the race is the pit stops. And usually in the pit lane we have some drama happening, as we have on the track right now. Max Mitter trying to gain another position, trying to make a move from the inside on Daniel Fraser. Also behind
the Force Indians.
And he makes it up to P6. Not bad. Also Williams and Force India battling again. Victor Aitken and Vucic Armin, and Victor is ahead. And now Victor Aitken is trying to make a move from Fraser. Also 2 Force Indias fighting for the position, and looks like Victor Aitken down. Sherk Petrosian ahead of Vucic Armin. And Daniel Fraser losing another position at the start of the race. Oh! Oh no, what's happening? Daniel Fraser is a spun! Oh god! And the race is totally ruined for him. It was his fault. He just ran wide, lost the control of the car, and also Sherk Petrosian is almost done there. But he hit the car, and look how close it was. Daniel Fraser all the way down on P22, and he spans again. And again.
About to go sailor.
Already 2.6 gap between Abovich and Toby Taylors. Again, side by side, two for India. Switch Armin trying to make a move onto his teammate once again also. Almost 3 wide. Two Torosos and Renault. Taylor keeps the position from Georgi Lemonov and his teammate Alexisani. Santin really may step into P15. Ahead of Yulia Alexeyev. Yulia Alexeyev was trying to get the position back, but it was not enough to make an overtake here. And also Yuri Gabriel overtakes his teammate, so he's now on P17 after starting on P22. Looks like three-way battle for P8, Vucic Armin, his teammate Georg Peterson and Steiner Kaka. Another try by Georg Peterson to overtake his teammate is going to be now this time. Down the main straight come two Force Indias. And around the inside comes Georg Peterson. And he finally makes up to P8. Also Steiner Kaka trying to make a move from the outside on Vucic Armin. And now it's a chance for Taylor to get this P10 and overtake the McLaren. Is it going to happen? Is it? But Serkaka, look how he's defending. Defending really well again, but between Toro Rossas. Andreoli trying to keep the position, but he's overtaken by Yulia Alexeyev, who gets the position back from the French driver. He's up to P15 again. What a close battle for P9. Or maybe for P8. And also Kakaboy overtakes Toby Taylor's. Let's take a look at the replay. What happened here? And yeah, it happened right there. Kakaboy is trying to make a move on Toby Taylor's, around the inside. Most of the overtakes happened here, and Kakaboy easily made a move on Toby Taylor's. The battle outside top 5 or top 3 continues. A close battle, Vucic Armin, Serkaka, Taylor, and others. Georgi Mornov trying to defend from Hank Wimbledon, and now again Santin Andreoli trying to get the position back again, around the inside, and he makes it. Also battle between Serpen and Aditya Bagos. Aditya makes it round the inside on the Spanish driver, who's on P19. A lot of battles happening there. Wimbledon side by side with Kazakhstan driver Georgi Limonov. Looks like Hank made a little mistake here and has lost some time. Meanwhile, we're having a battle for P11, Taylor and Alex. And also is Kakaboy getting closer to Abobovich. Actually, they have almost the same pace. And now Alcisani trying to make a move. And he makes it on P11 right on the straight. And he is on P11 now. Great move. Mares trying to defend, lock up by Aditya Bagus. They still can't get closer to this group, to this battle. Bagus trying to defend from HRT of Serpene. Also, Santino is trying to defend from Yulia Alexeyev. Another battle between these two. Looks like it's won by Yulia Alexeyev. And also a battle between Aditya Bagas and Serpen, trying to make a move around the inside in turn 1. And he makes it. Yuri Gabriel trying to make a move on Sati Andreoli! And Andreoli keeps the position. Also battle for P20. So Santino has lost 2 positions in one sector, or maybe not. He's ahead of Yuri. So is he going to be overtaken by the driver who is racing at home? With the home crowd cheering for him. He's got a point in Japan. And what about the race in Brazil? Why not to get points there? Why not? Try to make a move on Santino Rail again. And is the move going to work? And he makes up to P16 already, 6 positions gained from the start in 10 first laps of the race. What a fantastic start by Yuri. Looks like the pace Santino has is not really good. He's already losing a lot of positions, and Serpena trying to make a move around the inside, and another position lost by the French driver. He's now on P18. Probably some problems with the car. Yep, Pena makes a move on Santino. And now looks like even Scott Meyers can overtake these Lotus. And side by side, Lotus and Sauber and Scott Meyers makes it on P18. What a disaster for Santino and Reoli. From P15 to P19 in a couple of laps. And now even Aditya Bagus is trying to overtake him. Of course, not the best start of the race by Santino, but he's defending, and at least Aditya could not overtake him this time. And also, Daniel Fraser is getting closer to this battle for P19 after his spin. Let's don't forget that Daniel is driving Red Bull, and of course his car is much faster than Lotus and Sauber. Okay, we don't have that much battles right now. That many battles right now. So let's take a look at the battle for P19. Aditya Bagus and Santino Reoli. Is Santino going to defend his position again? Aditya Bagus. Side by side, and looks like yes, another position lost by Santino. Is his teammate going to overtake him? Dave? But he can't do it! And here comes Dave Fraser, they almost collide! Dave Fraser joined the chat, and is the comeback going to happen? While Daniel is having a battle for P20, his teammate is on P3. And just look at these gaps. Probably there is going to be a battle between Mercedeses again. Battle for P4 between Bert and Nicholas. But let's take a look here. Santino and Dave, and also Daniel Fraser, who has a much faster car than the Lotus drivers. And okay, no battle happening right now. Daniel Fraser got closer to Dave, and he's again to overtake this Lotus. And is it going to be an easy move or not? Daniel Fraser side by side with Lotus of Dave, and he makes it up into P21. Abovich another fastest lap, 1:11.840, and Kakaboy even faster. Kakaboy even faster, 1:11.6. 2-3, not bad. Looks like Kakaboy has found his pace and he can get closer to the championship rival of his teammate, while Max is on P6. And it's enough for Abovich to win the title. Only 3 tenths between Nichols and Berta. Is the battle going to happen? Also the pit stops are going to start in 5-6 laps. And we are already on lap 16. Nicholas, is he going to go for a move on his teammate Berta Kieslin? Mercedes battle for P4. And Nicholas Binal may sit or not. No, Berta keeps the position. Serka all the way down on P10. What about Daniel Fraser? Is he feeling good in this battle? Still on P21. And here's our race leader and the championship leader in live standings, as there were only 3 points between Abovich and Max Mittler after Japan and before Brazil. But now as Abovich is on P1 and Max Mittler is defending from Victor Aitken. And is he going to keep P6? No, he's down to P7, so his position in the championship is getting worse lap by lap. And that means that there are already 19 points gained by Abovich in this race, as there were only 3 points between Max Mittler and Abovich in the championship. Before the race, the gap is 16 points right now. But we know that everything can happen, as we have the first pit stops starting this lap. Abovich and Kakaboy pitting. Also Nicholas Binala Victor Aitken, Jörg Petrosian, I guess yes, no. Force Indians are not beating. Algistan is not beating. Taylor speeds. Georgi Limonov stays out. Here Gabriel probably, but no, he's also staying out. Serpene. Senior Pene is staying out. Scott Mayer staying out. Pago staying out. Andrel staying out. And what about Dave Fraser also staying out? The same as Dave. So it's going to be interesting as the pit stops are starting from this lap. It's already lap 18 of 53. And I'm not sure that everybody is going to have one pit stop in this race. But anyways, here comes Abovic coming into the pits. The first pit stop of the race. This is going to be held up by Nicholas Binala, no? And what about the pit stop? 13 seconds. Kakaboy 12.7. We have Taylor's here, yeah. He's beaten and well, 12.8 by Nicholas Binala speed crew, by myself speed crew, and 13.6 by Williams speed crew, Victor Aitken, not the fastest speed stop, and he's now on P21. Okay, Toby Taylor is staying out, the same as Berta and almost everybody. Jörg Peterson, who's now on P4, he has got the second. He's got P2 in Canada in the Arctic rain race. It was the first and the only podium by Force India. Okay, looks like Jörg Peterson, Alexei Sani, Yulia Alexeyev, and I think that's all. No, also Aditya Vargas are going to the pits at the end of this lap. Also Toby Tails and Berta Kiesling on the next lap. Also Max Mittler. And now what's going to happen to Jorik? .8, not bad. .7 by Torosso. You Alexeyev 12.8. Aditya Vargas. And 12.9 by the Zauber pit crew. And we have Toby Taylor's beating, the same as Berta Kiesling, Max Mittler, also Serkaka, Bucharmin, Georgi Limonov. The whole top 6 is beating right now. Okay, now let's spectate Max Mittler. 11.9, but he's stuck in the pits. Oh dear. 12.1 for Toby Taylors, 12.5 by Kiesin, 12.5, okay, 11.9 by Max Miller, but he's held up in the pits. What a drama, what a drama. Vuchamin 12.6, Serkaka 12.1, 12.6 by Georgi Limonov. Yuri Gabriel, not bad for Yuri Gabriel, 12.2. Scott Mayers 12.6, and the last one, Santin Drelli 11.9. What fantastic pit stop by Lotus. We have Wimbledon on second, but he has to pit right now. Also Sarah Penn and P4. And looks like the HRT master plan works again. Also, Dane Fraser is pitting after his spin, and he's now on P6. And also Dave is now on P9. And yeah, that's all. So, Kakaboy takes P2 again. Toby Tails is down to P3. .7 by Williams Pit Crew. Also Dave is coming to the pits. Also Daniel Fraser losing a lot of positions. He's now outside top 15 even. Only P19. Okay, P18 overtaking Dave. 12.5 for Daniel Fraser. 11.7 by for Dave. Another fantastic pit stop by Lotus. But it doesn't matter as Dave is all the way down on P22. Okay, is Kakaboy going to get closer to Abovich? Let's take a look at the race progression. 1 position gained by Kakaboy, 3 by Max Mitter, but it's not enough for him. 5 positions by Victor Aitken. 2 positions by Petrosian and Kaka, and 8 positions by Alex Sani, but is he going to pit? No, he's not. And also looks like everybody's going to have just 1 pit stop in this race. So everybody's on one stop strategy today. Also, what about Yuri Gabriel? He's on P16, fantastic job. Even if he is on P16, but let's not forget he started on P22. And of course he's he's at home in Brazil with his Felipe Nasser 2016 helmet. Scott Mayers looks like he made a little mistake, probably just locked up. And then Fraser on P20 ahead of two Lotuses of Santinandrelli and Dave. Yeah, of course, it's not the best race by Santino as he started on as he started on P16, made it into Q2, but well, also HRTs are looking good on P16 and P17. We have 30 laps left. And we haven't had any collisions and crashes yet. Yeah, the race is quite calm right now. But the FRC is trying to overtake ITT Bagus in the platform P19. Probably the FRC's comeback is going to be good, but I don't think he's going to make it into top 10. Daniel, rather inside on the Saber driver, and he makes it yellow flag. Yellow flag, what's happened there? What's that? And it's Tommy Taylor's another Red Bull spun at the same corner. What a disaster. It looks like also he's lost the control of his car and spun. Whoa. Another spin by Red Bull at the same corner. Yeah. Looks like the Red Bull are not going to have any points today. Hopefully he's going to continue the race, and yes, he's only P16. Oh, what a dangerous return of the track by Toby Taylor. So there was Sarah Penna behind. Yeah, I was talking about collisions, about crashes, and here here goes another Red Bull spins. So Shannon makes up to P10, and Max Mitter is already on P4. Not bad, but well, if Abovic is going to win this race, it's 100% going to be his title, no matter where Max is going to finish. P2, P3, no matter, as if Abovic wins, he's going to get the title. So probably Kakabo can stop him. But well, if Kakabo is going to take the lead, Abovic down to second, and counting Max Mitter on P4, it's going to be still 3 points gap in the championship, but this time Abovic is going to take the lead. But still the battle's close enough in the championship. Looks like Limonov made a move on Taylor Taylors. Let's take a look at the replay. And yeah, run the inside. In turn 1, the Taurus driver makes it into P11. Nice move by Georgi, and Andriel is down to P22. What a disaster for the French driver. 6 positions lost from the start. Yeah, it's the race to forget for Santina. But well, we also have Sarah Kaka right now on P8. 3 positions gained, and Misani from P18 to P9. Fantastic job by Alex. Well, the season is coming to end, so it's going to be the last race of the season, and the sign-ups for the 2011 season are going to start really soon. We're going to have not only Formula 1 but also Formula Renault. Formula Renault is going to be something like GP2, and the Formula Renault Championship is going to be called Renault Racing Championship. So we're going to have two tires, the main one and the second one. The main one is of course Formula 1. The second one is Formula Racing, Formula Renault. And about the standings, yes, all the standings are uploaded on our Discord server. You can join it by the link in the description to this video. In our Discord server you can also find some memes about the recent races. And a lot of other things. Also, talking about the future of the championship, probably in 2014 we're going to have Formula E. And also in 2019 Formula Renault might be changed to Formula 2. And finally some good battles there. Lab 30, Yulia Alexeyev making a move on Taylor Tails, and yeah, it was a Renault battle, as we were talking about Formula Renault. Okay, Hank Wimbledon. Is the Santiago story going to happen to Taylor in this race? Hank trying to make a move, and also Robbie is sort of down P16, yeah. Actually, I thought it's Dane Fraser. Okay, Hank can't make a move, and Yuri Gabriel might join this battle as he's getting closer. Yeah, probably Yuri Gabriel is not the best driver in qualifying, but in races he is just one of the best. I think we can call him the new George Russell of the series. Probably we could call him like that before the Japan race. Even if he retired, but he still was P10 in the classification. And if I'm not mistaken, there were only 8 drivers who finished the race. No, actually only 6 drivers, that's it. Hank Wimbledon trying to make a move on tails again. It's lap 31 of 53, and round the inside comes Hank Wimbledon, and yes, of course, an easy move by Hank. And here comes Yuri Gabriel on HRT trying to overtake Rena. Trying to make a move, oh, they almost collide, that was really close. And also here comes Toby Taylor. What a crazy battle for P14. And another chance for Toby to make a move on Yuri Gabriel. Toby side by side with Yuri, and of course it's an easy move by Toby Taylor on Yuri Gabriel, of course. Red Bull taking HRT is not that difficult. The FRC is already on P18, so not bad. And here comes Kakaboy, making a move on Abovic, up into the lead of the race. Okay, let's take a look at the replay. And we have Kakaboy into the lead, the Nigerian driver of Ferrari. Oh yeah. First time since the start of the race, we have a new leader. And it's Kakaboy. Probably most of you wanted to have another Ferrari in the lead of the race, but well, here comes Kakaboy, overtaking Abovic, so the gap in the championship is, yes, as I said, still 3 points. But this time Abovic is still the leader. What a move by Kakaboy. Actually, we already know that Ferrari are the team champion, the constructors championship winners, but we still have a battle for the drivers championship. Abovic, Max Smith, of course, Max has to overtake Berta Kiesin, and even if he does, it's not going to be enough. Yeah, you're going to say it's going to be the same amount of points for Max and Abovic, but counting the race wins, Abovic has won 4 races and Max Minter only 3. So sadly, it's is going to be Abovich winning the championship. But, well, if Abovich is going to make a mistake, but that's not likely going to happen, then probably it's a chance for Max Mittler to win this championship. And also make your bets in the chat. Who's going to win the championship? Is going to be Max Mittler or Abovich? I think it's going to be Aboba. Another battle, Toby Taylor's trying to make a move on his brother, Taylor. And they are not colliding, and that's really good. Actually, that's quite strange that we did not have any crashes, any damage, any mechanical issues. But, well, I think I may jinx them. And Toby Taylor's trying to make a move. Taylor comes wide, and of course it's the overtake by Toby. Taylor trying to get the position back, but okay, it's not happening. Yuri Gabriel on P16 might get closer to this battle. And of course Kakabo is much faster than Abovich. Talking about the pace of Abovich and Max Mittler 113.1, and Abovich, please don't say that the game is going to crash. Okay, the game is not crashing, and that's good. 113.1 by Abovich and 113.1 by Max, but Max was a bit slower by 0.05 of a second. Actually, when something like this happens, like the game is freezing, I am almost scared of the game like crashing, as it usually happens to me when I'm hosting the races in GP4. It happens quite often, so I'm always scared about things like that. Yeah, the game is extremely laggy. I don't know what's the problem. Well. Anyways, let's continue the race. Yes, sir, I'm having some issues with the stream. Well, sorry for not talking too much. Right now. We still have 17 laps left. And sadly no battles. So the race is just calm right now. Okay, let's take a look at Aboch and Smither. Aboch and Smither space once again. 112.9 by Abovich and and 113.1 by Max Miedler. Yeah, Max Miedler is slower than Abovich, sadly, and the intrigue about the championship winner, who's going to win the championship, Max Miedler or Abovich, is melting lap by lap. Looks like also Nicholas Binal is getting closer to Max. And also once again sorry for the bad quality of the stream. Well, it's all because of the computer. And because of the quality, I think you can see that really well. Probably there is finally going to be a battle, but only for P20. Still better than nothing. And better than Valencia Grand Prix this season. In Formula Racing Championship. Yeah, they've tried to make a move on GT August battle for P20. And looks like, of course, Dave makes it up to P20, overtaking his rival at Zauber. Yes, I'm talking about the Valencian Grand Prix. I think I can say about it a bit more, if you want. Yeah, the race was just boring. I mean, there were no overtakes. There were no overtakes at all. Like literally no overtakes. Only in the pits. And well, I can say that it was one of the most boring races of the season. Probably the most boring so far. The second most boring race was in Hockenheim. And it was raining, yes. Boring race at rain. What can be worse? And well, Valencian and German Grand Prix in a nutshell. Our expectations were low, but holy, okay, I'm not going to continue this race. We have 13 laps remaining. What about the gap between Nabovic and Kakaboy? Well, Kakaboy is of course faster. But what about Max Mittler? What about Max Mittler? 19.081 by Abovic and 096, still slower. Even if Max has less fuel than Abovic, he's still slower. And that's sad. Okay, we have 11 laps to go, so let's talk about the whole season. I think. Okay, let's talk about the drivers. In my opinion, one of the most overrated drivers was Seiru Kaka. I mean, he was crashing from the lead a lot of times. One of them was at Hungarian. The battle was just fantastic between him and Daniel Fraser, but then he just decided to crash into Daniel Fraser. Well, Seiru Kaka was ahead of Daniel. He was trying to close the door and well, he collided with the Red Bull driver. But in my opinion, one of the most underrated drivers was the HRT driver, and what happened to Scott? And he has lost his wheel. Yes, and of course he's pitting, and I think his race is already ruined and he's lapped. So talking about the most underrated drivers, it's I think these are two HRT drivers. And not Yuri Gabriel and Serpena. Also, one of them, yeah, it's Yuri Gabriel in my opinion, because he has got the only point for HRT. He was looking really good for the second half of the season. Why not for the whole season? Because he joined the team. If I'm not mistaken, he joined the team and before the Let me see. Yeah, I'm just searching some information about him. Yeah, it was Canada. It was that crazy race in Canada when he replaced Mark Labocta. Yeah, of course, he's not racing right now. But, well, in my opinion, he also was one of the most underrated drivers. Not only because he was crashing to everybody, but, well, he's got P11 at Monaco, at one of the most dangerous tracks of the season. And also talking about the drivers who retired at the middle of the season, the Galen Norris from Lotus, and also he was replaced by Santino Andreoli. And another driver was from Zarbertos, Michael Belov. He was replaced by Aditya Bagos. Michael Belov hasn't got any points in the championship, and the same as Galen Norris. No points for both of them, and that's why I think they were demoted from the team. Okay, back to the race, 9 laps left. Kakaboy still the leader. So probably it's the battle for the championship over, as Aboch on P2 and Max Miller on P4. The next one for Max Miller to overtake is Scott Meyers, but he is going to be lapped and he's in 3 seconds. And well, on P3 we have Berta Kieslin. Also good result. Has gained 4 positions from the start of the race. And also, if you like the race and the championship, please, I'm not begging actually, you can like, subscribe, and so on, other things, so just we can have more people joining the championship. And yeah, that's really important for us if we want to make our community bigger. And also talking about the sign-ups for Formula Renault, I think that people will be allowed to sign up different drivers, like 2 drivers for a Formula 1 and Formula Renault, but they have to be with different names. Also, as you see, you can pick helmets in this championship, so... And also the 2011 calendar is the F1 2011 calendar is going to be slightly changed from the original one. So we're going to have some tracks changed. Okay, already 6 laps left. And the gap between Abovic and Kakabo is getting bigger and bigger. Max still can't get closer to Scott Meyers, who in my opinion has a good pace. And he had a faster lap than Berta Gieslin had. So that's quite interesting. Sauber is faster than Mercedes. And well, that's quite hilarious that Scott Meyers actually overtook Berta Gieslin in this battle, even if Scott is lapped by the Mercedes driver still. That's a really good job by Scott. And looks like there's also a battle between Daniel Fraser and Taylor Taylors. Also 4 laps remaining. And the battles are getting more interesting, but not for the lead, unfortunately. The Fraser is going to be enough to take the Renault, but well, it's going to be not enough to get into the top 10. So looks like there are going to be no points for Red Bull this time, as the last one also. Okay, the Embrace are trying to make a move on Tails rather inside at the main straight. And is he going to make that up into P16? Yes, he makes it. Three laps remaining, and okay, let's take a look at our race leader, but what about his teammate? He's on P4, Abuch on P2, and yes, that's a disaster for Tifosi. But still, the battle for the championship was really exciting. There were a lot of times when the gap was 20-30 points, but it was not enough to keep the lead in the championship, and the championship leader just changed a couple of times, I think 5 or 6 times, or maybe more. Okay, Dark Boy started 52nd lap of race, just 2 laps left to finish the first season of FRC. I think the battle was really exciting this season. And talking about this stream, well, all of the sessions were streamed on Discord, on our Discord server. And, well, we were thinking about streaming the races on YouTube, so it happened. First we wanted to stream like the last races qualifying session, so to test is everything fine or not. So now it's official, we are going to stream the Season 2, Season 2011, Formula 1 and Formula Renault on YouTube channel also. Here comes Kakaboy starting the final lap of the race and of the season. With Abovich second and Max Mitter on P3. Oh, excuse me, P4. Yeah, I said P3 because I was looking at Berta Gasly and thinking about the championship battle. Okay, the final lap of the race, and unfortunately it's 90%. Or even more, 95, that Abovich is going to win the championship. But who knows? Final lap of the race, final lap of the season. Kakaboy, the Nigerian driver, completing the first sector, 19.1. He was a bit slower than Abovich, but it doesn't matter. Coming through the second sector. And here it comes, Kakaboy, down the final sector. I'm literally going to shout that. Kakaboy, down the final couple of corners, the Nigerian driver. And now, down the main straight. He's finishing the last race of the season on first position and wins the Brazilian Grand Prix. It's P1 for the Ferrari driver in this race, but not in the championship, as here comes Abovich, the new Formula Racing Championship winner. of the of the 2010 season. Congratulations, huge congratulations to Abovic. Is the 2010 championship winner. P3. Berta Kessler, and it was not enough for Max Mittel to win the championship. Even if he had a 3 points gap ahead of Abovic, it was not enough for Ferrari driver to win the championship. Only P4 in the race and P2 in the standings. It's a championship winner, Abovic, with clear 2020 helmet. Huge congratulations to the McLaren driver and to the team. Yes, our first championship winner, Russian McLaren driver Abovic. And also congratulations to Kakaboy on win of the last race of the season. Yeah, what a drama happens here in Brazil. Max Mittler only P4. Sadly that happens. And now it's time to listen for the national anthems. First of all, let's listen to the anthem of Nigeria. But first of all, let's take a look at the race results. Okay, the game's still loading, so it's going to take some time. I don't know. Here goes on the podium today: Kakaboy, Ferrari, Abovic, McLaren, and Berta Mercedes. Now the national anthems. Actually, sorry for making you wait. Just some issues. But okay, let's go. That was the national anthem of Nigeria, and now let's listen to the Italian anthem. That's it, and congratulations to Kakaboy for winning the race, and for Abovic for winning the championship, of course. And Max Mitter finishing on P4, but it's not enough to win the championship, as he's only P2 in the standings. Yes, of course, that was an interesting, not only the race, but the season, with a lot of drama, crashes, issues for teams, for drivers. And now let's continue with the race results. Kakaboy, of course, winning the race. Abovic second. Berta Geslin P3. P4 Max Mittler. P5 Nicholas Binala. Then Victor Aitken, Senior Kaka, Jörg Petrosian, Alex Insani, Vucic Armin completing the top 10. P11 Georgi Limonov. Then Yuri Alexeyev, Hank Wimbledon, Toby Taylors, Yuri Gabriel, fantastic result, P15 after starting last, P16 Dane Fraser after his spin, Taylor Taylors P17, then Sarah Penne, Dave, Aditya Bagos, Santi Andreoli and Scott Meyers, who's been the only lapped driver in this race. That's all, see you after the winter break, I would say. Okay, Kakaboy sets the fastest lap of the race. And let's take a look at the constructors' race points. 37 points gained by Ferrari, 25 by Mercedes, 24 by McLaren, Williams 8 points, 5 points by Force India, and 2 points by Toro Rosso. That's all. Thank you everyone who watched this race live or watch replay of this race. So see you later, and bye, that's the season over.